Hey ladies and Germans, how you all doing today? This is Con Ulrich.
And I'm RangRoo. Hello, hello, hello.
We promised you this on Tuesday. We are going across the big blue wet thing. We are over in Asia, Code S Division. Now this is more, of course, the vets, basically. And we're on Odon River. Rang, who do we have?
Well, on the left-hand side, in blue, we have ourselves Ocean. That's a rather appropriate colour, considering his username. And he is playing as 101st Airborne Division. And on the right-hand side, we have Dnestr, or Dnestr, I don't bloody know, as 91st Luftlande. So, an airborne on a sort of airborne division matchup, on one of my least favourite maps.
Okay, we don't need least favorite maps, but at the same time, look at it this way. At least the Odon River is easily passable, or I'll put that in quotes, to both sides of paratroopers. So at least we don't have any major choke points to be concerned about, do we?
Yeah, and neither side is really like heavy and tanks either, or vehicle play. So, you know, that river doesn't really matter to infantry. The infantry can cross that creek rather easily. But, pretty interesting matchup, 101st and 91st. It's really going to come down to, I say, both sides preserving their infantry for as long as possible. 91st is Feldjägers, and then Ocean's with all his AB rifles and whatnot. But we've got 1, 2, 3 major choke points on the map, and that's probably where the contention is going to be over those 3 bridges.
I know, I really would like to see them try to move across the river. I realize, of course, that speed is just murderously slow, but again, like I said already, these are the divisions to do it.
Yeah, it's tough, but once you get over the river, you can usually make some pretty good ground after it. It's just initial bridge is a bloody choke point on both sides as well. It can be tough to cross, but they're both, you know, more infantry-focused divisions, so I guess we will see.
Now, looking at initial setups here, it does look like the Germans really have to be concerned about that early M22 up to the north. That guy can either be amazing, or it's going to be a just giant point sink. Yeah,
it's going to be good at just holding the ground a little bit. And I look at Germans. We got mortar, some infantry. I'm just wondering, they got like 1 Feldjäger up north, 1 in the middle, and 2 down south. That's 4 out of 8 Feldjägers right at the beginning. So, you know, he only has 4 left to go, and hopefully those initial Feldjägers will survive a long time, because you don't really want to be losing them.
I am kind of surprised there's not a lot of AT from the American side of things.
Yeah. At the same time, you don't really need it, because this map is very choke pointy, or bazookas on your AB rifles is really just going to be more than enough.
True, I think I was looking more at the Sturmgeschütz though. That 40, the Stu 42.
Yeah. That's going to be a pain in the ass to do.
Exactly.
For sure. But off we go, and as you see, everyone's heading down to the bridge.
Yeah, all the kind of standard breakouts. We are going to get a couple of very, very plucky individuals going all the way deep to the south, but that horseshoe up to the north, that M22 is lagging behind. Do you think that's an intentional play, or do you think that's, oh my gosh, I forgot to just go too fast?
Yeah, he's just a little bit slower compared to his other counterparts.
That's true.
Yeah, he's just as long as he's set up in that choke point, he's going to be good to go. Got the mortars unloading up north, and yeah, it seems like it's going to get pretty hot and heavy up north in this initial deployment, as both sides is just barreling it to the bridge.
Hey, Big Dick's on here.
Oh, yeah, he is. I know you always keep an eye out for those big dicks, Con.
Yes, you know what? I have to have my winters.
Yeah.
Of course, kicking on down. Kicking off with the air slash troop, and of course the air slash troop up to the north, also being that nice little meat shield, perfect right there. AB rifles will claim a couple of early infantry squads, though. Oof.
Yep. But those Feldjägers are just doing absolute bloody good work suppressing those AB rifles. Here comes the mortar play, and yeah, I think it's going to be a nil par up north for now. Go in the middll, that's those South troopers are doing their job, and it's being shot at.
That's very true.
And it's good, because this dude is, you know, returning some pretty good fire with its big-ass gun.
Now, the thing to be concerned about, I think, from the German side is that the Americans are going to get around that horseshoe, and once they get around that, it's very difficult to be dislodged.
Yeah. Speaking of difficult to be dislodged, Germans managed to break through down south, actually, with both Feldjäger squads, which is, it's going to be very good, because this is pretty good Feldjäger territory down south. You know, the orchards and the good tree lines from line of sight blockers really, you know, helps the Feldjägers rather rouse. You don't want them to be completely out in the open, but you don't want to be in CQC either. And there's a Mustang coming in, and that's going to be a bit of a boom.
Yeah, a bit of a boom, but at the same time, I feel like the only way he's going to kill that Stu 42, unless Dnestr really just kind of screws up the micro, is just by dropping bombs on it again and again and again. Yeah. So, I mean...
Yeah, even the way that Stu's positioned, it's really tough to get an AT gun onto it.
Yes.
It's very tough, so yeah, you just want to keep bombing it to hell and keeping it suppressed, at least for now. But he's managing to hold mid, which is important.
No, please, by all means. No, I was going to say the Germans are getting forced back quite a bit in the north, though.
Oh, yeah.
But we are going to get a couple of those plucky little French tanks coming on in, so that might be enough to reverse the momentum, but they would have to be pretty much indefilade.
I mean, once he, killing the M22 is going to be the big play for those French tanks. At the same time, you know, those AB rifles, you know, those bazookas, and especially in a position, they could easily kill those French tanks as they come up across. This is as good mortar play promotions as he's just keeping the Germans suppressed for now.
He is down to half his ammunition, though. His counterpart, though, is equally Winchester there. Actually, I'm surprised the Germans are getting beat up as much as they are. I would have thought the early veterancy would have been able to keep them steady.
I think it's just a good mortar play, really, for motion job, routing out the Feldjägers. Because even though Feldjägers are great in a run-on-run fight, you know, having 50, 60mm mortars being lobbed at you, even as a hardened trooper will make you, you know, piss your pants a little bit.
Very, very true. It does look like Oceans is pretty much saying, screw it, I want to fight on other tides. He's bringing an MG down to the south. I don't think that's going to be enough, though.
Yeah, it's... I mean, okay, it's going to be 50 cal, so...
But let me look at the positioning.
Yeah, oh. Yeah, I don't think that's going to do too much. Got the engineers show, which is... Yeah, Feldjägers got in the...
I was just saying the Fallschirmjägers have Panzerfaust. 3, 2, 1, and death, I say.
Oh, wow. No, unload. Oh, God, that was a bit silly, mate.
And the Germans take the town. Or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Stu managing to finally, you know, break the Americans, and USS Trooping now claiming the prize.
Well, looks like Dick's been a little bit shortened here. As has his life. He's dead, isn't he?
Oh god, that's a circumcision joke, but I'm not going there.
I was like, pass me the moil. I apologize to all of our viewers out there. In the meantime, P-51 coming back in again. It's going to actually do a lot of work. Coming right as those troops are coming through. It's going to be... Ouch. That's brutal.
Bada boom. That's beautiful. Beautiful.
And another M22 coming on in. Might be able to stabilize, but he's only going to be able to put pressure from the outside there. And even then, only minor pressure.
Exactly, but this is really good for Dnestr. He's managed to break through 2 of the 3 bridges on this map, and he's getting that nice cluster on point advantage. And sorry, I was about to cough here, but he has pretty good defensive positions. Like at town, lovely defensive position, and down south of the orchard, great defensive position. So if he can just hold, he's going to be doing pretty good. And 101st doesn't really scale well later on if, you know, Oceans dumps all his infantry into the meat grinder. So this is looking pretty good for Dnestr.
I was just checking on the sight ranges of the M22 and the Stu 42 there. Honestly, I was worried that the M22 might be able to sprint in, but the Stu, first of all, too heavily armored, and on top of that, man, that's just going to be awful to fight. Yeah,
and the Stu, the M22 is so lightly armored, the Stu can absolutely kill the M22 if it shoots it enough.
Honestly, it looks like up top that those 35Rs are giving that M22 a run for its money. Shooter's been knocked out. Here comes another shot and death. So
there we go. The problem is, yo, is that he's on a CQC infantry fight up north, and he just has Feldjägers and SS Trooper, which aren't great CQC against AB rifles. It's either going to come down to getting mortars or Rachel B phase to get those lovely pioneers.
Well, it looks like it's going to be hard to dislodge that too, because it looks like the engineers are coming on in from the Americans.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But you know what? I don't really know why he's being too aggressive on it in the first place. He's got, like you said, he's got 2 choke points to fall back on. Nothing inconsiderable at all. Honestly, I feel like you put a couple anti-tank guns to the south and no one's coming through there.
Yeah, if he just gets like a pack, even bloody pack 36s just scattered around down south, that'd be just great. There's a lot of tree lines, as we can see, north and south of the town along that road that you can take advantage of.
But it does look like Dnestr is desperately trying to bolster his line to the north. 2 more mortars going in, so wow, he's really doubling down there.
Oh yeah, yeah. I understand, right? Because if he can just get to the other side of the bridge, yeah, and he can just hold you at choke point easily, especially around the bend. So he's probably just trying to get you under control. There we go. He's bringing in some more Fouchagers, and yeah, I think he's going to be able to stabilize up north now, which is pretty bloody good.
Well, I feel like he's just going to throw enough meat at it until the Americans can't harvest anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, I've also been noticing he's been using like a lot of Fouchagers early on. I haven't kept count, but it's definitely been like 6 to 7, I'd say, so far. And really, those Fouchagers got to try and last you the entirety of the match, so let's see how that works out for him.
No, but at the same time, to go into B, I mean, the Americans have been rather cavalier with their airborne rifles as well.
True, they've taken quite a few casualties. So it's really going to come down to, like I said at the beginning of the match, just a battle of attrition for the infantry. It's a very infantry-focused map, and both sides are very important infantry units that they have to try and keep alive.
Okay, I kind of like this mortar grouping to the north. I mean, it's nice and easy to know where your shots are going to be landing here, but
yeah, it's a little bit tight.
Yeah.
It's got to spread the love a little bit.
Oh, this Mustang's not getting a lot of rest either. He's just been constantly coming in to bomb things right, left, and center.
That's been a really good buy early on, that bloody Mustang. Hasn't been getting any kills, but usually very important suppression hits. And yeah, it's good use of air power.
Unfortunately for him... Oh, wow, you engage the engineers, you fool. That's dangerous. They can... Oh, wow, never mind.
Nope.
He has to see them.
No, he doesn't.
Oh dear God! This could be the greatest. This could be the greatest ambush of all times.
Yep. I mean, those French tanks are bloody blind as a bat.
I guess I always assume that the optics are a little bit better.
Yeah.
57 mil coming in, trying to take care of the Schnoo. This is gonna be kind of tight. If he picks it off, then we might be able to reverse the center.
Yeah, Stu's really like linchpin, because the RCS is that troop and a few Fouchagers, which aren't going to hold around open ground. And no, I think a 6 pounder 57 mil, same bloody thing, is going to get the kill. It's a side shot, and yeah, kaboom. Oh,
but
bailed out. Now
he's getting the +2 though. That's still and up north another Command 22 takes out one of those 35Rs.
That's going to be a pretty important kill.
We are in Phase B, though. So that Martyr 2 coming in, not the most necessary of equipment, at least not where it is right now. The M4s to the north will be causing quite a bit of a problem, I would say, for the Germans.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna be a huge pain in the ass. And there's no real dedicated AT up north. I mean, it really just comes down to the Fouchagers trying to knock it out. But the Mortar 2 in the middle, you know, it's not the best map for Mortar 2 spam. But in this middle area by the town, it's pretty decent ground. It's not the best, but you'll Fouch the 91st Luftlande, you don't get too many options when it comes to proper tanks. Yeah, so yeah, and they got the Renault tanks in front as well. So maybe you can try and stabilize that, because that one M22 is doing quite a bit of damage, forcing back as Ursula's trooping from the town.
Now, one thing I do like seeing is I like seeing this CGMC coming in. I think that sometimes we kind of overlook the fact that the anti-air piece here is way more dual purpose than we're giving it credit for, and this could be devastating, I would say, for the German war effort.
It's a really lovely piece. I mean, a bloody automatic 37mm and 250 cows. Sign me up. Even I don't really like take advantage of it much. I usually just stick with Bofors and M16s as they're a little bit cheaper. But it's going to be pretty useful in this sort of setup, as it's just a lot of soft targets, and it's pretty good at dealing with soft targets.
Well, and what's more than that too? I mean, the mobility of it is just so much better than the Bofors.
Yeah, it's an armored Bofors. Well, it's not like the same gun as Bofors, but it's pretty similar to an armored Bofors.
Okay, Martyr's trying to line up. Martyr's trying to line up an M22. I don't think. Wow, he's gonna see it first.
Oh, that's.
Ooh.
Can he? Does he see?
Oh, you know, he's looking for the CTMC.
Oh,
That's actually just as important a kill, I would say.
Exactly.
Falling back. 35Rs, the Renaults are making their charge. That's one. That's a worthwhile loss. He's going to lose that.
Yeah, but the M15 managing to back out, which... Oh, come on.
No, he's going to make it away.
You do not want to lose that unit.
Well, that's all he needs to do, though. I mean, he didn't need to engage. He doesn't need to engage the 57 mil. He keeps his tanks in the town. It's not a big deal. Takes the M22, though. That's a big deal for the moment.
Exactly. Thinking of Dnestr, he definitely helped with having some sort of artillery piece in the middle, because that 57 mil just claimed that mortar too. The second tank. And down south, that's not looking too good. You've got a bunch of rifles moving through, and I mean, the Fallschlägers can hold rather well, but I think it's just a little bit outgunned.
You know, and I'm surprised about that too, because I know I've certainly made denigrating comics about glider rifles, but
oh, they're glider rifles.
Yes, they are.
It's even worse. That's...
I'm surprised they're making any kind of headway at all. Then I realized they're outnumbering the enemy Fallschläger squad by about 20 to 1, literally.
Yeah, but okay, he finally goes down. But it was amazing that one dude did manage to kill half of the glider rifles. Yeah, so Fallschlägers for you.
Just so... Oh no, the M4 is going to make a rather silly play. I think we have a Penta Abwehr coming on in to take him... Oh no, I thought he was going in.
Come on, just popping over, but the infantry's going to come around the bend and he's going to see it. Come on,
hey,
shot, mate.
He takes the M22, that's fine. He takes the Sherman, that's even better. And he hits...
Oh no.
Shoot!
Did he...
Damn it, no, he didn't fire.
No, he didn't even fire.
M22 did go down.
Yeah.
Which does get rid of all that veterancy, which is almost as good.
Yeah, but damn it, if he could have knocked out that Sherman, that would have relieved a lot of pressure up north. But he just has the mortar spam on point, and yeah, those glider rifles aren't going to do anything.
Well, it's funny, I think there's an airstrike. It's separated by, what, 100 meters?
Yep. Yep, but Messerschmitt's going to go down, no fighter support.
Yeah.
Mustang, easily kill.
Actually, okay, tell me what you think about this 35R sitting in that middle checkpoint. I really kind of like the position myself.
I like it. It's when you have like crappier tanks like this, like trucks, for example, it's much better just to keep them hidden behind a building and then poke them out when the time is right, instead of having them, you know, on the front line as they're just going to get picked off by any AT gun. Another rocket plane.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm surprised by the investment so far in just sheer air power. It's been used brilliantly, I would say, by both sides.
Yeah, I mean, those rocket planes are rather pricey. They're worth it, as I keep saying. They have 2-minute reloads, so you can just keep, you know, barraging the heck out of everything. But for Dnestr to really play it safe, he really needs to get some AA units out to protect his rocket planes in their rocket runs, as he can't really afford to lose them, especially in a 1v1.
Well, the unfortunate matter is, as much as I'd say otherwise, the P-51's a better dogfighter at the moment than the Me-109s.
Yeah. And in terms of air power, even though Luftlande, you know, got some pretty good airplanes, Oceans just outproduces in a good old American fashion by having a lot of very good Mustangs.
Now, there were a lot more Germans when I last looked at the north side here. These mortars are going to get whipped in just a second. Yeah. Now, I think I'm a little bit disturbed by how effective these two engineers were as they take down another Fallschläger squad by themselves. Look at the amount of map they're controlling, even just sitting in this I can't see anything position.
Up north?
Yeah, it's absurd.
It's really like making a little bit of a penetration there. But, yeah, it's a pretty bloody good position, I'd have to say. Too bad he can't get, like, something else along that southern area to maybe, like, do an attack or flank around, like an AB rifles. Spray flank goes 50 mils, but that's pretty good. Also pretty good is that Sherman DD is just completely broken the German lines up north.
With one Penta Abwehr trying to get into a sneaky position.
He can easily get a kill.
Yeah, but the Sherman knows he's there.
Yeah. It's a shame for Dnestr, it could not kill that Sherman earlier, because yeah, pretty much just broke the whole northern point, and I think a bunch of units has got blown up here by the supply truck going down up north. I think that's actually a bit of collateral damage.
Mortar, I don't know, a couple mortars went down beforehand, I think. Wow, and the Germans are now finally getting pissed at having those Mustangs everywhere.
Yep. He needs to get AA on the field. It's just it's so much safer having like one or two 37mm AA pieces help you out during a dogfight. Because look, he's gonna fight the P-50 run, but the M15's here, so he's
got 2 to 1 though. Here it goes.
Yeah, he's got 2 to run. And the Mustang is going to be able to fly back towards the M15, and as long as he's underneath for air cover, he's good.
And yikes, it's going to get worse for the Germans, by the way, and the other DD tank coming on in as well.
Yeah, and Dnestr he's just got 35 hours to respond. And also, he's lost crap. I don't think he can get any more Feldjägers.
I think he just dropped his last one, I think, up to the north.
Yeah, so I mean, he has like Pioneers and possibly Grenadiers available still. But looking at Oceans, he's meant to keep a lot of his stuff alive. He's still got AP rifles and engineers on the field and rather good numbers.
But no, those are the Phase B airborne rifles, though, I would say, isn't it?
No, those are only
I thought
Phase
that.
A.
Oh,
it's only the
okay.
glider rifles that are.
Ah, yes. I'm seeing the lack of stars and bars though, and I think to myself, oh, those guys are just rookies. Tons and tons of troops are deploying to the north. Again, he knows that position is supremely vulnerable. Just by his good grace that the ocean hasn't washed away his position.
Yeah, the tide has not come in yet. Yeah, Messerschmitt just getting completely buggered. And that's just one AA piece. The M15 does bloody good work.
Well, like you said, he has that 37mm autocannon, and that's just absolutely crushing.
Yep.
Now, down to the south, Ulig is by himself. He's been by himself for quite a bit of time. It's him and 135R.
Yeah, versus
one guy that's actually important. Other than that, nobody else is important.
I know, but look, the wrong guy is about to get a bazooka shot, and he misses. He's probably going to get a second shot off.
Shooter!
And, yeah.
That was not exactly her I was referring to, but I suppose we'll take what we can get here. Rockets away at the Sherman to the north, pin down some troops to get enough other men in there. Actually, he could get a... I'm not saying he's going to get a surrender here, but it's certainly possible.
Yeah.
And it's just air such trooping too. This could be embarrassing as all hell.
And they can't even do anything. I think if they get close enough, they could throw grenades.
And that's what I'm praying to see.
That one Sherman has just been an absolute tank up north, to put it plainly.
Well, he's out of M2HB, so his heavy machine gun's out.
Yeah.
But oh no, the Renault.
No, the Sherman's gonna get the Renault.
Oh, so there's not a chance really he's gonna do anything with that.
Yeah.
And more bombs. Yikes.
I mean, he can't get his Abra close enough. He doesn't have any AT guns. I mean, we got off-map artillery up north for Dnestr, so it's gonna... A little bit overkill maybe for like just that one Sherman, but... Yeah, and just... Sherman's in such a good position.
Ooh, we have Pioneers coming in.
Oh.
Three squads worth coming deploying across the map. In fact, 2 going to the south to help bolster Ulig. 3rd to try to bolster the sagging central position, which has begun to go back blue.
Yeah. And I think there's going to be stern Pioneers as well, so...
Yes, it should be.
Flames.
Looks like the tank's going to back away. Oh no, he's redeploying around to the south, so he's not going to get hit by that artillery barrage, I don't think.
Yeah, he's going to miss that. And...
That's a great position. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that was a great position he was planning to go to, though.
Yeah.
TOT, in fact, he's going to get there right in time. Head to head, and the ME-109 is going to get crushed yet again by the 37mm. Wow. Dnestr is angry, though.
Yeah, he really needs to get an AA piece, Dnestr, because it's just not helping his A game. He has like 3 bloody, veteran Messerschmitts, but they can't exactly do too much, as they just have to fly, because the Mustang ain't going to go for him. He's just gonna wait for the Messerschmitt to go over his lines and use the M15 to do all the work.
Okay, so up there, by the way, he's moving in. He's trying to go for the kill.
Oh yeah.
He's going all like, you know, oh my gosh, Solid Snake, I think is the name, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
no, he thinks. I think he's thinking better of it. No, never mind. Get in those boats.
crossing the creek.
But no, this is gonna be too tall of an order. Now everyone there is still able to fire back. That's not gonna be pretty.
Yeah. I mean, so all he needs is one shot.
One opportunity.
One opportunity.
At long last, the mortar finally goes down.
Oh wow, that's mortar's been alive for a long time, and he's really been, you know, doing
Plucky.
a lot of work. Just mortaring about.
Now, what's really important to see... Oh, okay, yeah, that TOT is a good call there. Question is, if we can... I would put it probably a touch further back on the off chance I could have hit that air power. Excuse me, the anti-air power, rather. Because there's going to be another dead MU-109 here at some point.
Yeah. That Sherman, he's... I don't think Abro's going to be in range. Oh, yes, he is, just barely.
Tracks and wheels.
But he's going to be able to back off just in time.
And one, there's so much firepower there.
Yeah, yeah. It's amazing just how bloody resilient Sherman has been up north. I mean, there hasn't been much in terms of AT threat, but he's just been chugging along.
And there's another dead MU-109, and there's the 251 Mustangs. Yep.
Yeah, but Olsen, he's just doing a good job. He's controlling the air game. He's, you know, he's got the tanks on the field. And he still has a lot of his airborne A-phase troops alive, while Dnestr's really just run out of stuff. Ran out of infantry, I say. In terms of stuff, he has like Stugs, Mortar 2s, and off-map artillery that he can still use. But you know, it's such an infantry-focused map.
Help me out here. For some reason, I'm seeing a 5149, but there's no point tick.
Oh, new patch con.
Good point. That's a 52. You're right. I'm so used to still seeing that 51 though. Good gosh.
I like it now.
And by the way, the tooltip actually still says 51%. I'd like to point that out.
Eugene, please.
But alright, Stug deploying to the north, so he's finally saying screw the Sherman.
Yeah.
I want my horseshoe back.
Yeah, I mean, with 2 self-veterans, he should bloody get the kill.
Thinks he's got to clear away the rifles first.
Mm-hmm. But this is just... I mean, the thing is now is Ocean has all the air power, and pretty much anytime Dnestr wants to do a push over a bridge, for an example, if yours try to do that, he's just gonna get bombed.
You know, and for a time I really thought he was holding these forts rather well, the forest rather, excuse me. Might as well be forts. With the Sturm Pioneers and the Pioneers, but it looks like those Pathfinders just will not be denied, the rifles as well, and that DD tank in the center has barely been scratched.
Yep, he's just, he's really holding his ground round. Here comes another Thunderbolt bomb run, and, yeah, it's gonna be suppressed instantly.
The Germans are angry, but it's not gonna do anything about it.
Yep.
Wait, will he get the Thunderbolt? Whoa, the Mustang goes down!
Mustang goes down, I think it's the first airborne kill Dnestr's managed to get this match, but, there's still a bunch of American planes on standby.
Yes, but they're all bombers, so the agility for them is a little bit less.
Yeah.
54-46, though. Oceans are starting to tick up. We're not getting any indication of victory, so it's going to be awfully tight if there's anything at all at the moment.
Yeah, he's going to need a +2 point advantage if he wants to get a win. And honestly, that's not really out of the question. If you just look at the lines that Dnestr has, it's very thin in the middle and down south. It's just Pioneer troops in G positions, and those tanks can easily deal with that.
Even more than that, he's bringing up a second Stug here, and wait, bomb run to the north. Yep, looking to go for that Stug. That's a good call right there.
Yeah. I wonder if that Stug's actually going to do his bombs, because he's been... I mean, those P-47 bombs are not to be trifle-proof. It's like 1,000 tons, I want to say, it drops, roughly.
Ooh.
It's pretty big for, like, you know, a single engine bomber.
Yeah, I think it's a 500 and 250 and two 250s, yes?
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's like 470 and two 250s or some nonsense like that. It's close to a ton. It's still a lot of booms in the end of the day.
I was gonna say, that's a weird metric thing you guys use, I'm not entirely sure. 2 Shrek squads to the north, so they figure, you know what, if 1 is good, 2 must be better. And they're gonna be in range in just a second here. That's number 1, that's number 2.
Is this Sherman
at long
die
last.
finally?
Yep.
Yeah, there we go. Took him way too long to do that, but finally down.
Well, and even more than that, though, we still have now a Scott coming in, we have the CGMC, and we have the M2HB.
Why is he... Wow, you never see Scotch being deployed, usually. Because they're pretty pants, especially when there's a Stug on the field, so that's an interesting pick.
And I'm surprised to see that Stu is also forcing back the 57 mil. And not even just a little bit, he's just crushing it.
Oh yeah.
And for
it's all about just getting first shot.
And I think it's 4 more Pioneer squads coming in too, which could be exactly what Dnestr needs to rupture the center back in his favor.
Yeah. The one problem though is that Sherman tank, because really this is coming down to a battle of armor at this point, and Stu can't exactly do too much against that DD, and he has no real AT nearby either to get the job done.
What he does have though is you think he still has a rocket plane still.
Yeah, he probably does. I see. Okay, so it's kind of regular Stug, so that's going to help out.
Okay, there, yeah.
But the Stu's still in a position to get shot at as that Sherman comes around the corner.
Well, this is getting kind of dangerous for him too. As you see down to the south, the glider rifles screening for the ABs with that Zook and the engineers. Probably the best way you should be using them at all. And the thought occurs to me: are we looking at glider rifles all wrong? Shouldn't we be thinking of them as practically being, ersatz trooping?
Yeah, they are pretty much ersatz trooping, but like double the price.
And there goes the Stu, by the way. So good call there.
Oh damn, that's not a good thing to lose. That's probably his last Stu as well. To be honest, you can only get like usually people get terrain phase cards.
Nope, and it's just ersatz actually. This is not even Pioneers. Ugh. Yep, this is the end of this attack is over.
But yeah, okay, so Stug 3, he's got the Mortar 2. If he can knock out that Sherman, he can probably break through and recapture that middle. And he still has a lot of time. Oceans is not in a position to win at the moment, still only having that +1 point advantage. Very close to the +2 though. So we'll have to see.
M22 coming around to the south, it will cause quite a few issues. Yeah, that's gonna be hideous.
Oh no, Stugs, yeah. And lovely rocket run.
I'm not sure I would have said lovely. I found that kind of interesting. Oh my gosh, but these bombs in the meantime are gonna crush this.
A little bit short, but you know, man's gonna get some good stuns.
But AB rifles are down, glider troops are going to go down fairly darn soon, and here comes the you know, oh my gosh, Gewaltleidung. I haven't used that term in quite a while. And that's coming down. Oh, that was actually beautifully aired, but the engineers just ran right into it.
In the middle, the Stug's not having a good time. This M15's providing some pretty good fire support. Oh, is it? Yeah, yes, it's providing fire support in this Duke. And the Sherman, in the battle morale, the Sherman is running.
Strangely enough, though, the Stug is still there while the Sherman is backing off. I think he knows exactly what you know. Yep. Oceans loses that at high tide.
Exactly. But look in the south for 722 is getting the flank around there, doing some cavalry maneuvers.
I think I'm more amused by the fact that we have that Martyr 2 came on the field and immediately has an internal fire.
What is it, a Tiger tank?
What's his name, Vitman?
Yeah.
Oh, but here's the B3. Death has come on the wing for him.
Crack.
Well, and that was super important too, because that +2 was gonna definitely crush him.
Yeah, but even though he literally brought a B3 to kill a 3-armored vehicle, yeah, it was a good call, as he didn't want to get flanked around by that one Locust.
Well, how about the fact he just picked up 4% territory on that? Ooh, yeah. Marty goes down.
Damn. Just completely kaboomed. Stu's gonna get kaboomed, and I bet you Sherman's gonna come around the corner.
I bet you ME-109's gonna die in a second too. Good gosh, there's so many. Oh wow, there's so many.
Once again, Dnestr really, like, I think AP should help out an awful lot of keeping his airplanes alive. I don't think his Messerschmitt is going to be long in Horse Road much longer.
Well, and to be using the same way that the Americans have been using the CGMC, so it'd be a way better call.
Yeah, Ocean's been doing a really good job keeping his airplanes alive and just using the AA units effectively. Messerschmitt does go down.
Yep.
And oh wow, we're actually finally seeing an AT gun from Dnestr.
Geez, that Mustang is super gutsy. He's gonna pay for it with his life. He was really, really brave though, oh my gosh.
Yeah. And really, probably the only reason he got the kill was the M15's out of autocannon ammo.
Yes. Yes. Well, he's been suppressing everything like crazy.
Yeah, he's been doing a bloody good job.
Ooh, never mind. I thought the Stuart was gonna get shots on that Sherman. But no, instead he's shooting for the Ersatz Truppen. Oof.
No, he could sneak in a Panther Strike squad. But no, the Sherman's going to be falling back. I mean, it's only AB rifles. If he can knock it out, he can easily just sneak in the Panther Strikes and oh, never mind, might just get the kill. Nope, he misses.
He's gonna get one more shot off, I think. Oh, why'd you move? You had the shot.
Oh, he's getting close.
Sturm Pioneers. Surrender? Oh, it's gonna be surrender. Totally gonna be surrender.
No.
Pop and smoke.
He popped us.
Why?
I think he got a little bit too hasty, hoping he'd get a surrender. Yeah, with the flame burst.
Oh my gosh.
Time it properly. No, the smoke was gonna help the Sherman. What are you doing?
Fire Z missiles.
No,
do anything.
Getting in.
Weapons jammed. Okay, there we go. Well, the B3 was coming in just as a very, very, hey, maybe we need to kill this kind of thing. Time to start hitting that anti-air M12. Oh, wow. I think Oceans is starting to run out of material here.
Yeah, I think he's just finally run out of his AB rifles now and infantry, which always happens as 101st.
Yikes, that Pack 38 is right in the face.
Yep, that's ballsy position. M15 goes down. M20, oh look at him, he's going for the end run.
Wow.
Touchdown.
This is gonna be super tight. I'm actually kind of surprised he didn't get that kill on the Pack 38 though.
Yeah.
He drove right by him.
Yeah, he's coming back for second, Joe. Yeah, M20's out for blood.
Another Scot being brought on in. Whatever happened to the Northern Scot? I think he's dead. There's a martyr up there, so I'm not assuming there's too much alive material.
The dead Scotsman.
Well, oh wait, okay, 380's coming in. So lots of booms coming soon.
Yeah.
Thing is, he takes out those 3 squads to the north. That's a pretty piece of territory right there.
Exactly, that's... Ocean's just really run load infantry up, so that's really his last infantry up north for now. Well, but also at the same time, Dnestr's probably running low too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the Thunderbolt takes out this Martyr, which is not inconceivable. He does. What's really left? Yeah, he's bringing in armored vehicles. That's all he's got at this point.
Yeah. Scots and some Pathfinders. Yeah, I haven't really used Pathfinders as more of its frontline infantry now. But, oh well, off-map coming in up north, that's going to get...
I think the Fuhrer's too close.
Yeah. He's called the artillery down in its position. He's...
Well, he's cold-hearted, or at least he was.
Yeah, and now he's dead.
That was a brave man. Had he been able just to hang out just 50 meters further back, he might have been able to get all surrenders there.
Yeah. But got +2 for Oceans, and there we go. He's just Anderson's crossing the Germans' line. It's like a rather big rave.
B3 coming on in just to pick off a couple last, small pieces of equipment here.
If he can see him.
Oh, he can.
Oh, he can. Okay. Goes for the Scots.
Ooh, and the Thunderbolt goes down. I'm surprised by that.
Yeah.
So it does look like it's going to be an Ocean's victory here. The +3 is a very, very real issue.
Mm-hmm.
keys to the game. I mean, other than obviously bringing out an anti-air package, might have been a little bit better for Dnestr earlier on.
I think Dnestr could have maybe using some AT guns early on, even if it was Pack 30. Pack 36 is just such a good AT gun for 91st. People really underestimate it, but it's so bloody good. As it, even though it may not be able to kill like Shermans or whatnot, it can still deal with Sturge, especially on a map like this. And it just shoots so bloody fast that usually suppress everything. So I think yeah, Dnestr needed AA. He needed a bit more AT. But at the end of the day, Oceans did really well with his air game, AA game, and he just managed to barely outlast in the infantry department compared to Dnestr. Just barely, really. I mean, those AB rifles really the last ones up north, and he's just using, you know, his few Pathfinders that he has left to reinforce the middle.
Can we at least show some love, though, to the P-51 Mustangs? That might have been what won him this entire match. He purchased 2 of them in A and just rode that the entire time.
Yeah, yeah.
And this
really good.
The softballs actually took out an M20 command. Wow.
Oh.
A novel, very, very novel. And this is overkill if I've ever seen it. A rocket run and a 380 off map.
He really wants to have 50 cal dead.
Jesus.
It's a dead 50 cal now. There's probably not going to be any salvageable range.
I think it's fairly safe to say we get a +2 at 25.
Sure.
Alrighty.
That's a pretty bloody good match. Very back and forth considering.
Yeah, that's exactly the kind of material we want to be seeing here.
Yeah, and I really love seeing those Picasso map art just going all over the place.
Oh, we are going full cube,
let's
yeah.
take a Rozak test too, I guess.
What do I see?
Yeah, exactly. What do you see right now, Cardiff?
Well, I did see a guy smoking a cigarette, but now he just quit smoking.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's perfect right now. It's like a cartoon maybe, but it's perfect. Yeah. So congratulations to Oceans. I think he's opening up his season over here. I want to say a victory overall over Dnestr, but I might be wrong on that.
Yeah, I'd have to double check, but
artillery piece, an IG-18 at the absolute last second being brought in. That's how low he was in everything.
Exactly, and that's going to be a good game. And
wow, that KD is a lot more unbalanced than I thought.
Yeah. Let's look at the history, because he loses quite a bit early on. Oceans, he loses a lot early on, but yeah, once he gets like B phase, the big chunk, the Germans lose, and after the Germans just lose everything past B phase. Yeah,
start to close the gap a little bit in C and after, but it's still not wonderful.
Exactly. Looking at the kills.
DD tank taken out. Yeah, triad right there, the 35Rs. How about the other DD? Ooh, wow. The P-47 O'Donnell. 2 Stugs, a 35R, and a Martyr. Not a bad day for him.
Oh, Radam. Oh, that's pretty good, and it's not even an anti-tank. It's just a bloody bomber.
Yes, that's exactly true. I want to see real quick how many airplanes the Germans lost. I feel like it was an awful lot. 1, 2. I feel like it was more than that. 3, 4. Just 4. I felt like there was a lot more deaths there.
I think it's because he kept losing his fighters. Like, he managed to keep, like, his, like, bombers or B3 and whatnot alive. So it's just losing those 140.109s mostly. Yeah. But, yeah, looking at his, losses, nothing really too crazy. But, bloody good match from both sides.
Exactly. So, the best of luck to both of these players in the upcoming season here. Definitely starting off with a bang here.
Exactly.
Any other thoughts there, though, Rang?
Nope, I'm good.
Alright, congratulations to Oceans, and, better luck next time to Dnestr. For right now, folks, we will see you soon with some more Steel Division from Season 2 for the League. I'm Con Ulrich.
I'm RangRoo. Take it easy.